Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to be here. I am so happy to be sharing my experience with you. I am so happy to, be given the opportunity to pass on knowledge. So I'm just going to do a brief introduction. My name is Tosin. If this is your first time here, I am an international student at Trinity College Dublin. I came from Nigeria 2 months ago, so that was like September 2021. Today is officially 2 months, my 2 months anniversary of being in this country. Yeah, 2 months, unbelievable. And basically today I'm going to be talking to you about 7 things you should do immediately you land in Dublin. 7 first things you should do immediately land in Ireland. It's actually Ireland anyway you are in. So firstly, I'm going to try to keep my energy up because I feel like I'm in an interview. But anyway, I hope you actually learned something from this video. And yes, let's just get right into it because all these YouTubers, they spend too much time. You know why we're here. Let me get into it, right? So firstly, get a phone number. Initially, in Nigeria, we used to be able to get like a Leica mobile SIM from the airport, but they weren't selling anymore. And when I got here, I was able to use the free service. So there was a free transport service for people that were landing in different airports, students. I'll put the link. I don't know if it will be available at the time you are watching this video, but it really saved my life. So once you land, get a SIM. You can't do anything without a SIM. You can't book a cab without a SIM because they use Free Now, which is like the taxi app. You can't book a cab from the airport. You can't do anything. Now you might be wondering, where can I get a SIM? I'm just coming. I would say start with Leica Mobile. That's what I did. It's a free SIM and it comes in different sizes. So irrespective of the SIM type of your phone, you can like just break it and take what you need. So get a SIM immediately you get here. Walk into any supermarket. You're going to see like, you just see the list of the SIMs. You can always change, but just to have something to start off with. Secondly will be accommodation. That's number 2. Concerning accommodation, what I would say is like I'll make a totally different video on it, but I'll say find somewhere to stay. If possible, stay in a, if you can afford it, stay in a student accommodation. If you cannot afford it and you have friends, it's okay to go with your friend first. But if you have none of those things, I would say just book a hostel. Don't pay for any accommodation that is not by a corporate individual or your school or your friend has gone there to check for you, not because you saw it online. So get a hostel. But you need a permanent accommodation for you to be able to do some of the other things that I'm going to be listing. But I would say just prioritize accommodation. So don't think you have time because there is no house, at least in Dublin, there is no house. So if you go to Limerick or Cork, I think it's better. But here, The third thing I'll say is the GNIB appointments. Now, this used to be very difficult to get. In the UK, I think they have their biometric thing and it's in 10 days and you go there and you pick your card. It's not like that in Ireland at all. You need to book an appointment. Booking an appointment, see, some people it takes them 3 months. Some people it takes them 4 months. Some people the 3 months they give them when their visa expires. But it all depends on how serious you are and how well you prioritize this and grace, of course. For me, there was this extension that you could put on Google Chrome. I'll put the link in the bio. There was an app, but unfortunately for me, because I was still in the Nigerian store, I hadn't changed my country or region. I've had to pay for the app and I didn't want to pay. So if you're using an Android, download that app. So it basically tells you when there is space and you can now book an appointment. Some of my friends got it through there, but for me, I actually was following my school's page and my school had some slots, so I applied through my school and got a date. The point I'm making is you need to be bullish about it. You need to put your ears on the ground. You need to join WhatsApp groups for international students in your school. Follow your school's Instagram page. Download that extension. Do whatever you need to do to get a date. That's all I'll say. Don't wait till your 3 months is about to expire, and then understand that you cannot leave the country because you got an entry visa, one-time entry visa. It's not a multiple entry visa, so you cannot go out. So you literally need the card for you to do anything. And why I'm saying accommodation is important is because as you're chasing the appointment, you're going to have to show proof of accommodation. So don't let that stop you because you don't know how long it takes for you to get the appointment, but make sure that it's at the back of your mind. The next thing I'll say you should apply for is your PPS number. I see PPS number like your tax number or like your, I don't know, maybe your social security number somewhat, but it's like tax number basically. And you can't get a job without it. Some places you can't get accommodation without it. Some places they would give you the job, but then they'll tell you you need a PPS number. So immediately, why I'm saying all those things, like the first week you get here, put in these applications because it takes a while. For me, I applied the first week I got here. I didn't get my PPS number till the 4th or 5th week, and it came in my mailbox. Not like they called me, they just dropped this in the mailbox. So you also have to be checking your mailbox. So the earlier you can get your PPS number, you can put in that application so that you can join the queue, the better for you. These things will not take too much time. Listen, just go to my description box, click the links, fill the forms. That's all you need to do. For your PPS number, they are going to ask you for a letter. You can get this from your school. My school, I auto-generate the letter, so I auto-generated the letter from there. Understand that wherever you put as your address is where your PPS number will be mailed to. So if you're in a friend's house, great, because your friend cares about you, I hope, and will keep your mail for you. But if you're like a hostel or temporary accommodation, you need to understand that you can't really do these things because what happens when it comes and you're no longer there? I'd rather not, so that it doesn't get missing. The next thing I'll say is a bank account. Open a bank account. For me, I opened Revolut when I got here, which is why I said you need the SIM. You can't open a Revolut bank account without a phone number. So open a Revolut bank account. The issue with Revolut for me was that my dorm cards were not working and my Nigerian cards got stolen at the airport. I will talk about that another day. So I couldn't credit my account, and I'm shy. People don't know, but I'm actually shy. So I couldn't talk to people and be like, hi, I have 10 euros. Can you please transfer money to my Revolut account and I'll give you cash? I could have done that, benefit of hindsight, but I didn't. So I'm telling you now, in case you get stuck, understand that, okay, having a bank account is great. Open that Revolut account. Look for somebody, anybody on the street, anybody, and just say, please, I'm an international student and transfer money. Go to your school, ask students in your school to call your what they call her, your president. Just do that because that's the fastest way. Because once you have money in, you can apply for your card. You automatically get a virtual card, and Ireland is big on cashless policy. So having a virtual card, having something connected to your Apple Pay or Google Pay makes your life a lot easier. Secondly, I will still say open a standard bank account. With me, AIB is what most like young people use here. I use Bank of Ireland because Ireland is in the name, but like people use AIB here. So open a bank account. For those ones, it's a lot more. They will need like letters from your school, proof of accommodation and things. But start the process so that if you bought any cash with you from Nigeria, or it's just good to just have it as your main account, and then you can use your Revolut account for your expenses account. The next thing I would say is get a leap card. Get a leap card. Literally, you can apply for your leap card before you leave your country of residence. So wherever you're coming from, it's now cashless policy, which is why I was like big on having a Revolut bank account if you're already in Ireland. So you can use the virtual card to apply for your leap card. But if you're not in Ireland, just look for a card that works, because my card did not work. I literally was on the queue, I could not pay, and they didn't take cash. I had to use Barter by Flutterwave. It's like a virtual card product that you can download, I guess. I'll I'll put the link as well. So that is what I use to pay for my Leap card. So you can pay for it and it will be delivered to you, or you can pay for it, go there and pick it up, whichever one you prefer. Now the great thing about Leap card is it makes your transport cheaper. So I would say get a Leap card within the first week of getting here. Get a Leap card, pay online and go to their Dublin bus office and pick it up, or your school might have like a Dublin bus kiosk or something, I guess. Next thing, get a university ID card. Actually, this comes before your Leap card because you cannot pick your Leap card without your university ID. They need to be sure that you are a registered student. So go to your school, get your university ID. I feel like, I know it's a lot, like you are coming and all that, but I feel like within the first 3 days, if you are not like quarantining or anything like that, you should go to school. Just go to school, see what's happening in your school, see if there's anything you need to do, enrollment, pick up your ID card. It just makes life easier for you. Like you can get discounts, you can be identified. Just do it. And lastly, it's number 7, get a jacket. I hope if you're watching this video and you're not in Nigeria, please buy a jacket from Nigeria. It's not going to be the best, it's not going to do the work, but it's going to get you from the airport to your house the first day. It's going to get you from your house to your school, from your house to the Dublin bus office, from your house to wherever you want to go and buy your main jackets. But I would say get like thermal wear. So thermal wear is what you wear inside and it kind of helps you retain heat. You can get it at Pennies, anywhere you want. Get your jacket as well. The puffy ones are the best because they retain heat. So get the puffy ones. If possible, get the long ones that even go all the way down to your knee. North Face is very familiar. Like everybody here wears North Face. I'm like, what is going on? But guy, it's 300 euros. So I don't know about that. But basically, this is all that came to mind. Things that you can do to, so that you won't feel overwhelmed, because it's a big move, moving your life to a new country. But I'm here for you. I hope you learned something new. I hope I was able to, help your stay get better. I hope you're watching this video before you come because it makes it easier. But even if you're already in Ireland, I am so happy. Welcome, and I hope you have an amazing time here. Thank you guys so much, and please subscribe, leave a comment, share your experiences, tell me if you're coming, and I look forward to posting more videos. Bye.